Game start na. Bisnar.
This symbol means belongs to the hyd- hydrography section nature of the seabed. It means corals. Maratay. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Next.
Next na pre. Benito.
Wait, sir. Ito og signal.
Sige, sige pre.
Sa. So, first is the beacon is an enlightened nautical sea mark. A signboard attached to a day beacon is called a day mark and is used to identify a typical day beacon's marked channels whose key points are marked by light and buoy. So the next one is the cardinal mark, the black and yellow north and south. It is a sea mark used in maritime pilotage to indicate the position of a hazard on a direction of a seawater. Cardinal marks indicate the direction of safety as a cardinal compass direction north, east, south, or west relative to the mark. Next one is the landmarks, such as water towers, smokestacks, and flagpoles are pinpointed by standard symbols of a dot surrounded by a circle. A notation next to the symbol defines the landmark's nature. The omission of the dot indicates the location of the landmark is only an approximation. The last one is the depth of the water. The black numbers printed on the chart represent water depth. Each number indicates the main lower low water in an area. This is the average water depth at low tide. So most of the time, the water is deeper than what you see on chart. It's all pray.
Thank you. And next palihog pre. So my name is Filbert Janicia Sagra and my part is about the sun waves. So ang sun waves kay kuno siya waves sa sea bottom na same ra pun siya sa tidal waves pero kuno siya sun. So para ma-avoid ninyo kay kung namo sa barko kay dapat daw mag-scan mo sa ubos para ma-avoid ninyo kanang grounding sa inyong ship. So ang other parts sa kaning picture kay night tower diri kuno siya lighted na isog ka daw nya kaning sun na parts S ang RKY kay rocks nya kaning sub M na pile ang pasabot niya na kay submerged pile diri sa upper part sa submerged pile kay nay dangerous wreck. So ang depth niya ani niya kung nay siya ni kani siya na symbol kay wala di siya depth unknown. So kaning ari na kaning WKS kay nay daw mga wrecks dira na part. So arita sa light nasa kuan ang pasabot aning FLR kay flashing red nya kaning 6S kay 4 seconds. So flashing red for 6 seconds. Ang kaning 19 feet kay kuan na siya abot siya sa elevation sa kanang light. Nya kaning 4M kay stands for meters kay ang range sa light. So kung unsa ang maabot sa light nya ang kaning WR2 kay pasabot ani kay ang sequence sa kanang lighting. So ang W kay white nya ang R kay red. White red for 2 seconds. Nya nasa ikuan dire. Pawn. Mora, thank you.
Next one.
So, Deck Cadet Angelo B. Aleboso. So, 5M and 10M is a corresponding depth area of the underwater rock of known depth. So, next, coastline or shoreline constructions of low accuracy in positions that coastlines is a line that separates the water from the land. Next is, a coral reef is an underwater habitat that is characterized by corals that contract reefs that are bound together by calcium carbonate to build a reefs. Next is a breaker is a wave that is collapsing or breaking as it approaches the beach and comes into contact with shallow water. The wavelength and speed decrease as the water depth drop while the wave height rises. So kaning triangulation point, this is a process of determining the location of a point by measuring only angles to it from the known points and either end of a fixed baseline. So gravel sands is a granular material derived from the erosion of rocks, ranging in size from 4.75 millimeter to 75 millimeter. So stone pebble is a rock fragments which is smaller than a cobble. They are rounded and or elliptical in shape, having diameter between 10 and 150 millimeter. So pebble stone shells are one of the things can be seen in the beach or in seashore. This is a part of the coastal ecosystems. So, and next is from mud, sand, and pebbles is a conglomerate is a sedimentary rock made up of cemented gravel and pebbles. Sandstones is made out of cemented sands, while mudstone and siltstones are made up of mud-sized particles. So, maura to.
So good day everyone. My name is Deck Cadet Jub Creston C. Bredares and I'm gonna discuss about chart symbols activity 3. So first, lights. So kana makita ato nga inana nga symbol mo na yung mga light on standard charts. So number 2, rec. Rec least deep unknown caution on many charts. This symbol is used for wrecks of unknown least deep but considered to be covered by more than 20 meters of water. The wrecks thus represented are then potentially dangerous to vessels with a draft greater than 20 meters. And number 3 is Coast Guard. So, mo mga symbol sa Coast Guard. And number 4, shipwreck. Another symbol for a wreckage looks like a boat coming out of the water. This symbol refers to a partially submerged wreck where part of it can be seen above the water. 5, PA or position approximate, labeled next to objects that have higher margins of survey error than those indicated earlier. 6, 6 is bell. So, makita mo yan ang symbol sa sa charts. Muna siya bell. Number 7 is urban area. And 8 is gravel. So, muna kung makita mo tuldok-tuldok sa karang kuan dapit sa coastline, muna siya gravel. And number 9 is coastline unsurveyed. So, and number 10 is numerous mooring buoys. So, that's all.
Next, Jurex Binaraw.
Next one.
Okay, good evening everyone, or good day. This is Jorix Binaraw, and I will be reporting about the chart symbols activity 2. Navigational aid, nav in acronyms, also known as aid to navigation (ATO), is any sort of signal markers or guidance equipment which aids the traveler in navigation, usually nautical or aviation travel. Common types of such aids include lighthouses, buoys, fog signals, and day beacons. Small island formed by the accumulation of rock deposits atop of reef, islet, islet KK, broken atoll. Uninhabited landform of shores, stack, then jutting water. Islet area clear coastline of bright turquoise, seaboard stone, stony rock coast, seashore, littoral ocean, promontory,